Thanks for having a chat. How you going?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
Yeah, pretty good. What's the band been up to lately? Are you coming here? We'll work our way to that. But what's been going on lately?
Yeah, so just dropping singles. The new album comes out in a little over 2 weeks, and it's album number 9. So
Yeah,
just been,
number nine
just
now.
doing, yeah, just been, yeah, just doing the damn thing, as they say.
Yeah. How did the recording for that go? You got yourself into a groove. You're doing it the same way you always have, or are you trying new things, or is it being done in differently in any way?
No, I mean this record we did basically the same way that we did the last two records, but we've inevitably just gotten better at it. So it
Hmm.
sounds better than the last two records. Every record sounds better than the first one that we self-produced. But no, it's we really enjoy the process of making music together, and we really enjoy the process and all of the hard work that it takes. We find it pleasurable and enjoyable, so we just do inevitably do it all the time.
Hmm. Are you all located in the same area? Is it recorded like near home, or do you travel to
No,
record?
so basically we all just do it ourselves entirely, like basically in our apartments and houses and homes. And so two of us are located in Southern California and two of us are located in Northern California now. So, several hundred miles and several hours apart. But with the power of the internet, you can be anywhere
Well,
or
yeah,
everywhere.
yeah, yeah. It's a different world. It is a different world. How long did that process take?
We started working on the record basically as soon as we were done with Tether. I'd say all in all, we worked on it for maybe a year or so.
Yeah,
And for
yeah.
us, I mean, we're always working on songs and writing music, so um, it for us finishing records is more about just wrapping records, and by then we
Hmm.
have a ton of songs, and it's about picking songs and
Yeah,
choosing
yeah,
running orders and things like that. So we typically, some bands when they make records, they kind of go away and make a record, and it's like for us, we're just always working on music. So making the record is
yeah,
really just kind of finishing it.
yeah, yeah. Okay. When was the last time you were on tour?
uh tour. My memory's so bad. I should have prepared. I mean, we've been doing like festivals basically um since June. The last time we were on tour would have been, yeah, I don't know. My memory's shit. I should pull up our Wikipedia page. No, I have a 4 month old, so my brain's mush. I don't
No, look, I get that
don't don't remember
completely.
any of that.
I get that completely. How do you go on tour? How are you off with how do you go with long flights?
Me personally,
Hmm.
I do all right. It's all about finding ways to stay entertained. So for me,
Yeah.
it'll be like watching movies, listening to music or podcasts or something. Um, we were on tour in May of 2025.
Oh, that's not too long ago.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Right. Let me see. Yeah, we were on tour in May.
Yeah. Where was that?
That was in the US.
Yeah, okay. How do you go in the old nightliners in the buses? How do you go with that? I mean, there's be a lot of just sitting and looking out the window in something like that. Is it the same way you keep yourselves entertained? Do you sleep more? Is sleep possible in
Oh,
coffin-like
sleep's
conditions?
yeah, no, sleep's definitely possible. I think we keep each other company, like we're a band that's actually comprised of people that really enjoy each other's company. So a
Yeah.
lot of conversations to pass the time. Um just about whatever's in the zeitgeist, I suppose. But yeah, and then sleep. I think we all try and like, especially now because we're all in our mid to late 30s, so it's sleep's really important if you want the tour to not fall apart.
Now, you're coming down here in May of 2026. Now, that's a bit of a time away now. Do you go out on the road straight after the album comes out? And are you on the road constantly? Were you
So, funny
breaking
thing
it up?
about that is we are doing an album release tour in November. So, basically, around when the album comes out in Europe, in the UK. And then I think we're working on solidifying the early part of the year before we come down there. So, that part of the year is still like up in the air. So, there's nothing
Yeah,
to announce yet, which would have been cool if I would have had something, but it's not even me being secretive. It's just not even done yet.
yeah, okay. You mentioned festivals before. What's your favorite festival to play and why?
Oh, that's so hard, and that's such a
Yeah, I
loaded
bet. Yeah.
question. um, I will say one of my favorite festival experiences in recent memory would have been Aftershock in Sacramento, California, because it's close enough to my house that like my wife and my little daughter, we basically just drove out to the festival, and I got to just play. And then my mom and dad came out, and my
Cool.
brother and his wife and my niece and nephew who are older, they came out and got to be on stage, see
Oh,
bands and stuff. So it was, I think that might have been. I mean, that's definitely my favorite festival experience that I've had. But as far as like festivals go, I mean, I love playing festivals.
okay.
Soundwave was a great one, truthfully. Like, do kind of miss that one. That was fun.
Yeah, yeah.
And
We
then
we had
Download Down there's been awesome too.
yeah. Download hasn't come to my city. Yeah, I don't know if it will. We're not Melbourne, Sydney, or Brisbane, but anyway,
Yeah,
we have our fun. What annoys people that do get download over here is when the bands get a sideshow. We often get a sideshow, and like last time, Pantera, um, the only sideshow they did in Australia was here in Adelaide, and it sold out in like 3.5 minutes. That's an exaggeration, of course.
yeah. Maybe. I mean, it might have even been less than that.
It was pretty full on. So we sort of get catered for. We've got our own festival that's building and building called Froth and Fury. I don't know if you've heard of that, but that's going well. So we do okay. What's the craziest thing you reckon has happened on tour? One that you could mention that
Hmm.
won't get anybody arrested.
Oh, actually, one that happened in recent memory. We were leaving a show in Tennessee, and we're in a bandwagon. We're all in our bunks, so it's like maybe like 2 in the morning or something. And all of a sudden, and the way that the bandwagons are set up, you don't have access to like the driving cab in front because they're built and retrofitted in box trucks, basically. So
Yeah, right. Okay.
all of a sudden, we're in our bunks. All of a sudden, we just feel a huge turn, like it feels like we're gonna flip, basically. And it's like thrown people out of their bunks. Everyone's like, "What just happened?" Our tour manager is about to call the driver, and the driver has already called the tour manager, and he goes, "I'm pretty sure I just saw somebody die."
Wow.
And what had happened was we were in so in America we drive on the right side of the road, and we were in the right lane on the right side of the road. Apparently there was a guy who was blacked out drunk driving a pickup truck the wrong way on the
Hmm.
freeway in the right lane, thinking he was in the fast lane of his own lane. Basically, almost hit us head on. Our driver swerved out of the way, and he hit the semi truck that was right behind us.
Wow.
And he lost his life, and the truck catastrophically exploded. And thankfully, the semi truck driver sustained, I think, like moderate injuries, but did not die. But that was very scary. it did it. Yeah. So that's pretty crazy. That's probably the
Yeah,
craziest.
I was not expecting a story like that.
Yeah.
I was not expecting a story. We were traveling back from Sydney. This is years ago. Me and a few mates were coming back from Sydney. We saw a little festival over there, and we were in a station wagon. And I, someone else was driving at the time, and I was sleeping on all of our luggage in the back. of the station wagon, and come around this long sweeping bend, and I hear this, fuck, hang on. Ah! We went over something. I get thrown up against the roof of the wagon. Like, what the fuck was that? They said, "I will tell you later." I'm like, okay. So we stopped at a diner down the road, and what had happened was there was a big dead kangaroo
Oh,
on
damn.
the road, and he couldn't swerve around it because there was a semi coming the other way, so he had to just plow straight over the top of it.
Yeah.
But nothing like your story.
No, it's similar. I mean, any time you're in a motor vehicle and something unexpected happens,
It's
makes
crazy
you
stuff.
makes you thank your maker a little bit.
What do you do to keep? I was just about to ask, what do you do to keep yourself amused? But you've got a young child, so that answers that. Um,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't, I
hobbies?
don't, I don't stay amused, and I don't have hobbies anymore.
No, no, that's right. You don't.
um, no, not for the time being, really. No, I
Okay.
think my hobbies include video games every now and again on a little handheld thing I got when she's sleeping, and then I play chess. It's probably my
Yeah.
two hobbies.
Okay. Merch sales, t-shirts, stuff to keep the band alive on the road. How do you go with that?
I mean, truthfully and honestly, we just recently, after about I want to say 13 or 14 years of being in a partnership with various merch companies, we recently
Mm-hmm.
just acquired like 100% of our rights to our trademark and our band name and everything again. Um, and so now we just sort of try and just make designs that excite us. Um, it's funny now that we're on our ninth record, a lot of what we do is sort of in the very same and similar spirit as when we were in the garage back in the day, and you're sort of just making shirt designs on your own and getting ready for the gig that's coming up. Yeah, I don't know, a lot of what we do is, at least with merch designs and things like that, is just sort of yeah, I don't know, just finding things that excite us that we think our fans would like. Because honestly, like, in our band, we make everything for ourselves, and it just so happens that what we like, our fans like.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as we like it, I feel like, our fans will like it or not. And if they don't like them, we'll donate them. It happens.
Do you find some designs go better than others? Do some like jump out and surprise you and think, I didn't expect that one to go so well, and now we've got none left, and all this
Oh,
sort of thing?
definitely, definitely. And that's why, like, we're really fortunate to work with the merchandisers that we work with on tour, who are really good at keeping on top of the stock, and then also like being able to forecast it and whatnot. Because ultimately, it's like, while it does benefit us because it's a business, it's like it ultimately is for the fans. You know what I mean? So it's like
Mm.
making sure that we have enough stock so that a fan who's been waiting all year for the show doesn't have to leave
Mm.
disappointed because they weren't able to buy one. So it's cool to sell things out, but it's like even cooler when people get what they want.
Yeah, exactly right. Just as an aside, I might cut this part out of the interview, but I tend to grab a shirt that's got tour dates on the back.
Oh yeah, I love the tour shirts.
If I rock up at a gig and there's a typical, you know, the last album cover, whatever, on the front, and nothing on the back, it's a. I would much rather even spend a little bit more to get one that's, fully
Oh, totally. It's
customized for
commemorative.
the tour. Yeah, yeah, exactly right. Yeah,
And because then you remember like where you got it. Especially like the
yeah,
older I get, the worse my memory gets. So I'm like, I like having shirts that have the date on the back. It's got the actual date and city and like actual
yeah, yeah,
calendar date and day of
yeah.
the
I
week,
was at that one. I was at that one right there.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Perfect. It's just
yeah.
built in.
Right, set list. You've been around for a while now. It's going to get harder and harder the more you go to narrow down a set list. This song has to go. We have to get two or three, maybe more, in off the new album. How hard is that getting now?
Oh, it's the worst. Honestly, and it's really funny because actually this last time that we were discussing the set list that we're going to be playing coming up in November on the headlining tour that we're doing in Europe, most likely is going to be the same set list that we're going to be playing in Australia and beyond. So we were like getting ready for prepping a couple different headlining sets, and it went so smoothly, and it never happens that way. It never ever goes that way.
Mm.
It was like our drummer Tino was like, "Hey, here's a list based on the last headliner, based on also like Spotify and Apple Music and YouTube, what people are listening to." And
Yeah, yeah.
we all looked at it and we were like, okay, cool. Well, hey, what if we swapped this one song with this song? And then everyone was like, yeah. And I was like, there's no way it went that easy or that fast. Because there's on album 9 now, there's almost 100 songs. So it's like, let's see, it gets complicated when you're talking about um, playing a, let's say 14, 15 song set, which that's a really long show. So but even then that's like you're talking about a fraction of your overall work, so it does get dicey. But
now there's got to be fan favorites. Is there one song that you could probably never take out of the set list?
Oh yeah, I think there's like 5 which accounts for like half the set. No, it's really funny. There's a lot of songs that we always find we're like, well, we got to play that, we got to play that, we got to play that. And it's like, okay, if we're talking about a 12 song set list, there is like, yeah, probably 5 or 6 that have to always be in there. Otherwise it would be we would feel like something was missing and they would feel like something was missing.
Yeah.
And I think that's also a byproduct of just being around as long as we've been around. There's like certain it's like if the Big Mac went missing at McDonald's, you'd be like, well, something's missing here, so it's like,
Right, what's the plan now? Album's coming out very soon. Quick album launch tour. Is it?
Yep, album's coming out. We're touring in November, then we're going overseas. We just announced an Australia tour I think that's in May, if
May. Yep.
I recall correctly. Like I said, I got a 4-month-old, so my brain's just mush. I'm hanging on, but by a thread.
I understand completely. Yes, it's
but no, I mean, it's just we're going to be touring. We're already working on new music. There's about half an album's worth of new music already. We just like working on music.
You're bringing Crystal Lake with you. That's going to be nuts.
Yeah, they're dope. They're so sick. I was so happy they said yes. Because we basically they were, when we got the offer to tour Australia, they were like, who would you like as direct support? We're like, Crystal Lake. That'd be so sick. And they're like, yeah, they're down. We're like, yes.
Are they just doing Australia with you?
I don't know if we're doing Beyond It or not. That's above my pay grade. I just work here, you know what I mean? No, I'd love that. I hope, but I can't say for certain. I should be able to say for certain, but I'm a poor spokesperson for for our group.
That's all good, man. Anything else you wanted to touch on, man?
No, we're super excited to get back out there. We're super excited to drop new music. We're always working on new music, so we're very thankful and also thankful to thank you for taking the time to interview me and ask about the band and what's up and for sharing us with your audience. It means a lot. And yeah, we'll see you when we get out there,
mate. It'll be so good.
Should be beautiful weather too.
Oh, it's May. It's right near our winter, so but that's all right. It's not that cold.
I love it. No, I love it. No, I love it.
That's good. But you're doing, let's see how many. Hang on, got too many windows open on the screen, too many tabs open. 5 dates here in Australia. Even Perth get a gig, which is good because they're way over there.
I know. We used to always do them, and then I feel like maybe the last few times we came out there, they just got completely hosed.
They get left off. They get left off a little bit, and sometimes we get left off here in Adelaide. Like someone will do Perth and fucking fly straight over us to go Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
So excellent. Very excited. Good luck with the new album when it comes out.
Awesome.
Very
Thank
soon.
you so much.
and we will see you in May next year.
Absolutely. I appreciate you.
Give us a horn. Yeah. All right. Thanks, man. You take care.
Appreciate you. You have a good one.
Sleep as you can, man.
I'm gonna try. But it's Halloween, so we're going trick or treating.
Yeah. Good luck. All right.
All right,
care,
brother.
man.
Have a good one. Take it easy.
See you then.